support, they might be trying to target ban out Joe. Now, we'll see, like, if that's true. There's like a Pike ban here coming up in a second. That being one of his better champions, and there it is. They may just be hard targeting the bot lane due to the lack of the standard composition.
Joe is really good on these supports, so targeting him out, making him play something that he's not used to playing, is going to benefit them
That he's
greatly.
not used to playing with, this could be a very rude and effective move from Iron Dragons. Into the Darius ban. Let's see if we get another support ban out of in-game. Or not in-game, but Iron Dragons. And the Thresh. Yeah, they are definitely targeting Joe this game. Don't be surprised if we have a first pick support for in-game.
And the Thresh ban goes down. Dang.
Yeah, they're definitely targeting out Joe here.
Still a lot of good supports left, though.
Well, that's the joy of having a deep champion pool. Now, like I said, don't be surprised if this is first pick support. It's what I would hope for if I was Joe.
I'd want it totally hidden up to the last second.
Depends on how deep his pool is. If he doesn't have a whole lot left.
Now, I'm impressed nobody's banned Set. I mean...
Yeah. Give it a second. York banned off of Kindred is best. Trying to keep them off of that.
Yeah, he's had some good games on that.
Lee Sin picked. It looks like they may be doing what you were saying and keeping the support pick for last. Try to get the counter pick. It's an option. Elise picked up for Iron Dragons. Last second pick on Xerath. That'll be for the mid lane. A lot of potential there, but also a lot of potential to get picked.
Xerath is a pretty immobile champ, but his damage output is insane.
Yep, if you can keep him safe in the back and just raining down bolt after bolt, he will change a team fight. Oops, Scion hovered. Yep, picked into the second phase of bans.
That's a big pick.
Now, in-game, looking very AD heavy for the moment. So, look for a AP-based support in the next picks. Renekton banned out. Let's see if we get more support bans. That would just be incredibly rude. Oh, got a Victor ban. Trying to narrow down the mid options. Victor is a bad matchup for Xerath. Well, banning out Blitzcrank, back to Iron Q.
Oh, Blitzcrank is a valid ban. It's not just Iron Leagues.
Yeah.
I remember plenty of
As a
times you
support
banned
main,
Blitz.
I banned Blitz because I don't trust my AD carries to play around the hook.
Ooh.
Rumble banned out. That's looking to be targeted towards
No,
their
good ban. Rumble is beefy and puts out a considerable amount of damage.
I find the Rumble ban to be peculiar. Their top lane and jungle are already picked. Unless they like have a tendency to play Rumble in the mid, that seems to be a questionable ban. Now Brand picked up for Joe, trying to keep him on something he can really perform on.
I don't know. That could be straight up brand mid.
It could.
I mean, Scion support is not uncommon.
Leona picked up, looking for some solid engage. Leona Misfortune, looking back to Season 6. And a Poppy. That's going to be a tanky top lane.
They got beefy quick.
They get beefy quick. Last two picks being very tanky.
And don't count out Elise. Elise still has some beef to her, but not nearly as much as Rise. Oh, that'll be our mid pick.
That's our mid, which leaves the support main having picked the support as soon as he saw the support, having called out the brand early. Now, these team comps are interesting. Xerath does not want to engage, but half of the team does. Poppy and Misfortune don't particularly combo great together, but Leona and Misfortune do. Same thing with like Leona Xerath, but the Poppy can also protect the Xerath, so it may work out. As for in-game, their comp is a little bit more cohesive. Both these all these members kind of pair well together. Scion, solid front line. Lee Sin protecting the two squishies. Rise, just tanky-ish for a mid laner and still like very solid. Kai'Sa and Brand, that's a lot of damage potential. Kai'Sa can make some clean picks with her ult.
Little Gawa, and I do remember this, has had some great success playing Scion out there, and this should definitely be highlighted. I think we're going to see some excellent plays and outplays from him. He'll still be relevant, even if he does manage to fall behind. He's done it before, come back, and made some show-stopping plays.
Well, we'll most certainly have to keep an eye out for him. I, for one, am highly curious as to see how this Misfortune Leona face up versus Kasai and Brand. S2 Slamuel, not the normal ADC they have, and Joe tends to, or has thus far played with a single ADC in Feral Hogs throughout this series. So we may have some dissonance there, or maybe we won't.
And hey guys, we're still trying to hit affiliate status on Twitch, so if you are watching, stay tuned and please follow us.
Yep, we are incredibly close to getting affiliate status, so the more you can help us, the better we can set this up, and the better we can reward our players for playing, and the better players we can get, and yeah, it's just better all around. Also, I do like to eat, so Help a
We
brother
know
out.
you like to eat. The question is, what do you like to eat?
Well, see, here in the Deep South, we tend to fry everything, so
He likes booty.
not
Fried booty.
not fried booty.
Puppy,
Fried
come here.
chicken, fried
Come here.
fries,
Give me loves. Yeah.
not fried
oh,
dog. Just
Who's a good fat head?
that would be
hey. Not
one wing
not that.
talking to his dog, not me.
No. No.
My head is only a little fat.
And just to let you know, we love puppy dogs here.
No, we love all animals.
I do love all animals. There are some animals I don't like, though.
Once again, I am struck with the sight of a decisive lack of skins.
No skins. Oh, look.
Mhm. Iron Dragons seems to make a habit of not wearing skins. Um, so that may be intentional or may not be intentional. I personally like to go for the flare, but that's me.
No, I feel you there. I've spent some money on skins.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Riot Games actually has a way to see exactly how much you spend in game, and that number is normally very depressing.
Oh God. I've looked at the amount I've spent, and I'm not disclosing it here, but let's just say, wow.
Was yours over 4 digits? Because mine was over 4 digits.
Wait, you're 5 digits?
No. Like it was.
Oh, okay,
I hit
okay.
4.
Like you spent 10 grand on League? What the hell's going on here?
Now, I do have
Oh,
a
I'm
friend that
definitely
is an
into the
anime
4
main
digits.
and spent their entire tax return just to buy crates to try to get the Hextech Annie skin.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they spent like $1,200. It was, oh boy.
Oh, and you know what's funny? I just started to right click on the shop so that way I could buy, thinking I'm actually in a game.
You too? I've done that multiple times.
That is
I've
how
also
out of it I
cast
feel right
several
now.
spells this our last game.
Oh yes, I know. I tried to flash out of things.
Flash out of things. I was hovering over the thresh for a second and started trying to cast my hook.
And with Jinx, oh, I was trying to fire ult way sooner than what she was.
um,
They might have
looks like.
connected.
All right.
Okay, now bringing it back to the hypeness of this matchup, and I'm running some lag here.
I'm going to go ahead and put my my left hand behind my back so I don't spam spells because I know for a fact that I'm going to be very excited this game.
Oh yeah, we've got a great matchup. Let's see who can remain undefeated on this one.
Oh yeah, this is a clincher game right here. Both teams at 5-0. Who's going to go to the 6-0? This is going to be entertaining. Now we have a really good spread on end game here. Definitely getting all their bases covered.
I kind of got my money on endgame.
I mean, they have a subbed out player, but their play is still very solid. It's going to be interesting. I would honestly say that I'd probably pick Iron Dragons. They're on blue side. They don't have a subbed out player.
At least
Their
looking to make
Elise
an
is
early
looking to an
appearance down
early
bot lane.
gank. Yep. They have zero vision on her.
Leona
going in. Oh,
causing
there's
the flash from Joe. That was good.
That's probably good enough. Definitely sets up for the second gank coming up.
Decent amount of damage going down on both sides, but I feel like endgame pulled ahead on that one.
I mean, Iron Dragon's got the flash.
They did.
And at least gets to continue their jungle, not hurt by the process at all. I'd say that's a win for endgame.
Looks like we got Enrex Jaeger heading up here to try to take that blue.
Yep, looking for a steal.
And he will take it.
Yeah, uncontested. No one's looking that way. Probably going to be a whole lot of wet noodle fight top lane, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Oh, definitely.
Now, let's see if Joe can make things happen without his normal ADC with him.
Ooh, Slamuel taking some poke from that misfortune.
Yep.
Those Qs add up.
Yes, they do. Ricochet is a rude and disrespectful spell that should be removed from the game. Meanwhile, mid lane, lots of damage going down. Bo looking low on mana, low on health, getting poked aggressively.
Elise making another trip down the bot lane. Let's see if she can make anything happen. They do not see her.
They are trying to shut down Joe here. Through the pick ban phase, through this constant, like,
They know he's
babysitting
dangerous.
from... It should be noted, Elise's name is Ain't Your Mama, or Ain't Your Mommy, and yet they are most certainly babysitting.
That was good. That was good. Little Gawa getting some trades up a Poppy top. Kindred is best, taking some damage.
Aaron X
Little Gawa
Jaeger
coming on
just
top of that.
staying in the enemy jungle. Absolute disrespect.
Definitely setting camp up in there. Then again, so's Mommy. Mommy is out there taking his wolves.
Both players realizing what's going on here and jungling appropriately. Meanwhile, top lane, Kindred is best low on that Poppy. Little Gawa
Look at
really...
those shields.
Yeah, this is...
Oh,
that was a...
Scion
What
out
a
of the
cancel!
queue. Oh my god.
Oh boy, that's a lot of damage there. But the minion wave is going to keep Little Gawa safe. Meanwhile, mid lane, Lee Sin looking for the gank. There's Flash Burn. Bitsu having to burn Flash stay alive, and all of a sudden that lane looks the exact opposite that it did 3 minutes ago. Ain't Your Mama taking a fight. Bo taking damage, but Elise taking more. Ain't Your Mommy looking hurt. Bisu looking hurt also. That's
At least the
rough.
spiders getting in the way of that Rise Q. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's an interaction I have always despised. Elisa's spiders can block a lot of things, including Thresh Hook, Pike Hook, most skill shots. They're pretty rude. Neither team getting a kill.
0-0. Whew.
This is a very intense game for 0 kills.
Oh, mid lane.
Mid lane got some damage
coming in.
down.
Will he get the kill?
Damage. Aaron X Jaeger trying.
Oh my god, that
failing.
flash.
Might die for it. Oof. What a close.
The barrier outplay from Xerath. Well played.
That was beautiful. Top lane.
I thought somebody was finally gonna die.
Me too. I was willing to bet money.
Looking really low against this Poppy. He really wants that cannon minion though. And I understand his pain.
Well, as a support main.
Oh, and he stops Poppy's charge.
What awesome cancels we're getting out of top lane. Both sides doing a good job of controlling the other one's spells. Looks like... Oh yeah, this game definitely living up to the hype.
Endgame trying to get that dragon information. Definitely wants to keep vision on this at all times.
Yep. The ADC swap not holding Joe back in the least. Definitely still putting in work.
Oh, we've got an ult from Scion.
Just to get some CS up top lane. Nothing to yeah, wants to hold on to the teleport.
Rightfully so. You can make some big plays bot lane.
Got some positioning going down in front of the Dragon Pit. Stun goes down. Heal goes popped. Leona looking to position to keep.
Misfortune's still pretty healthy off that.
There was a lot of juicy fruit involved with that. Very unfortunate. And heal.
It looks like they'll clear out that pink ward over by Dragon.
Lots of vision control going on. Players are playing smart. This game really showing the the upper echelons of this series. Yeah, no team here having any real gold advantage. 0 kills. It feels close.
CS is relatively the same too. MF is ahead just a titch, and so is Poppy. And it looks like Poppy might get close to getting a plate here.
But doesn't
Little Gawa getting pushed in.
Bo looking to get ganked, but's going to back out cleanly. He didn't have a ward, but he felt out that gank.
Oh, Enrex Jaeger coming bot side, looking to make something happen here.
Don't think it. Oh, never mind. Flash burned into the stun, kind of late. There's TP and Zerathol. That's a kill for Misfortune, and another kill for Leona. And Enrex Jaeger taking a lot of damage here. Poppy just like ignoring this tower. Oh, there goes Poppy.
Ignored it for a little too long though, and Lee Sin picks up a kill.
Now, I believe if Poppy had walked the opposite direction instead of back towards tower, she could have gotten out of that alive, but maybe a little bit nervous.
I feel like Little Gawa could have made a play down there.
Yeah, had TP up.
Zen game will lose this dragon if they're not careful, but it looks like they're going to rush straight forward, which is the right call.
Now, all that action only results in about a 1,000 gold lead. Adrian Mommy taking a lot of damage here. Misfortune ult coming down. The only thing that saves Dragon, but Elise is going to die for that. Misfortune low on mana. Brand could get the pick here. Yep. And yep. There's Flash. Brand pops Flash out of the Misfortune. That's
Slamiel still is not level 6 though. He can't make any magic happen with his Flash.
That's unfortunate.
Otherwise that MF would have been secured.
They should get a plate or two. Nah, just a plate I believe off this push.
Enrex still living in the enemy's jungle.
Yep. Kindred is best hovering mid lane, kind of covering that well. Some CSing is going down. That's one plate down bot lane. Looking to get the second plate.
They'll take the second. There it is.
Easy gold.
Mommy over Rift Herald, getting vision on that with Scuttle.
Yep.
Doesn't look to take it, just wants the intel on it.
No. Still an incredibly close game with the score at 3-2. There's only a 600 gold difference between these two teams.
Well, it's anybody's game still.
Absolutely.
Lisa looking to invade more jungle.
Yeah, Little Gawa roaming down, maybe looking to get a pick on this Elise, but they don't go too deep. Coming back up, might have a little bit of a fight here. Top lane, Poppy getting the stun off, but not much coming from it. Now, Misfortune is up on CS here significantly. Griffin Viper making sure to...
We got some action going down mid lane. Lee Sin
low,
will not
incredibly
fall
low, but lives anyway. Lisa needs to leave.
Though. I don't know why he's still dancing there. Run away.
Bo protecting his lane as best he can. Wants to keep these plates away from the Xerath. Taking a lot of poke damage though.
Oof, yes he is.
They should get a plate off this. Meanwhile, bot lane, not much going on, just some very typical play. Misfortune still CSing better than the lane opponent. Up 20... ish CS.
22.
22. Math is hard.
I got you.
Hey, all I need to know is how to calculate my ward score.
Math.
Lee Sin coming in mid lane. Bisu taking a lot of damage, burns out flash. It won't be enough.
Whew.
Dies to ignite. Meanwhile, bot lane.
Oh my
that's going
god,
to be
MF ult.
Joe, that
Almost
was
picking up
beautiful. Very
That was
well played from the
huge MF
combination of Griffin, Viper, and Dream Lover.
The Leona stuns, they are scary.
Yep, you chain them out, and you can get, what, 2.7 seconds of total stun if you do it right?
Mm-hmm.
And almost 3 seconds of stun in a game like League is absolutely backbreaking.
Looks like they'll take an early turret here, bot lane.
Oh yeah.
Jaeger's starting up Herald right now.
Aaron
Looking to see if we can
Jaeger,
make something happen.
The sub player really showing that sometimes your subs aren't your second best. Sometimes they're also really good. Now, unfortunately, in games, kills aren't going towards their late game hyper carries. They're just going towards. Oh, that was close.
Just going towards
Joe.
your Lee Sin.
Yeah, Joe almost got the
which is
pick
fine.
on that.
Lee Sin's still not bad.
Yeah,
Person to have your kills on.
Yeah, mid game that's going to be very strong. Dragon has just spawned in, so... Oh, Brand putting in work, does a lot of damage there. I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to get picked off. Xerath is there, heal is popped, does not keep them alive. And once again, Slamiel's Q stopped by the Spiderling. It's kind of an odd Herald drop. It's just going to do some damage. It's not even going to take the tower.
Yeah, he was just looking to get rid of it.
Yeah, that was just aggressive. Leona going in, drops the Zenith Blade, drops the ult. Ain't your mommy taking a lot of damage here, dies for it. Leona flashing to get the stun on the Lee Sin. Misfortune going for Slamiel. Griffin Viper wants the kill. Leona taking a lot of damage. Bo's going to die here. Or not Leona, Rise. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Rise definitely got caught out a little hard there.
Joe.
Looks like Iron Dragons will push in mid turret.
Oh yeah.
As well.
In response to the Rift Herald, they say, "Who needs it? We got our own." And ours is more effective because it actually takes turn. Meanwhile, top lane, Little Gawa taking this tower down.
He is a man on an island right now.
In, but it's not going to matter. They're still going to get that. Griffin Viper doing a lot of damage to this. No, he's going to let him go.
Looks like Iron Dragons is going to start dragging up right now.
Yep.
This will be... Iron Dragon.
Oh, my bad. They're a single dragon, one complete unit.
Iron Dragon will take the second dragon of the game.
Might get a little action here mid lane. No, Poppy's just gonna scare off Slamiel. Kindred is best. Looking
rightfully so. Poppy's
really
scary.
Yeah.
She gets you hung up in her push and everything, and she's just annoying.
There's nothing more annoying than just like getting a little
Gawa just does not want to leave top lane.
Poppy trying to get some slows down. There's the stun.
He gets
Into
that
some
wall
more
stun.
damage. Little Gawa's taking a lot of damage. Poppy's staying in position so he can't ult out here. Kindred is best, taking a lot of damage. Joe's here though. There comes
Scion ults back in.
a lot of damage.
Here we
there
go.
Goes
Here's
Brand
the
ult.
synergy.
Little Gawa gets popped by the
Unfortunately, Brand gets caught by Leona and at least follows up for the kill.
This fight is stretched out. Aaron
Oh
X.
my
Jaeger
god,
going to die to
Zareth
the
with the
Kindred.
Q stun to the face of
His
Rise.
best. Ain't your mommy getting another
Lugawa might
stun
get caught
down.
out though.
Kindred is
And he goes
best,
down.
getting the damage. Zareth doing a lot of damage, but Poppy ultimately getting the kill.
This is looking bad for endgame.
It is looking very bad for endgame.
It is now 4K gold advantage, favoring the dragon.
Yep.
We
Yeah,
did
that
have
was,
some good rotates to help out Little Gawa, but unfortunately,
Yeah, that
Iron
counter
Dragon
rotate
did
from
anticipate it, and they stepped up to the challenge and took over.
both teams just kind of positioning about, clearing some wards, getting some vision control. Joe taking a lot of damage here. Zareth has the potential to pop him if he missed everything except for one of those.
I felt like he knew Lee Sin was coming up. Just Lee Sin
That's a
putting in
pop.
some sick
Oh, Lord.
plays.
Meanwhile, bot lane, Little Gawa taking out Griffin Viper like it's a joke.
Here he comes.
In-game
Choo-choo train's
trying,
coming back.
clawing their way back into this game. Meanwhile, top lane, Poppy's going to push this tower in pretty aggressively. She will be matched by Joe here in a second.
You know what? I've always wanted to hear Scion just yell choo-choo fast. It's a giant choo-choo train. Come on.
You got it. I don't know what to say to that, if I'm being completely honest. We're looking to set up a pretty aggressive push mid lane here. Dragon's not up. There's not really an objective for them to play around except for Baron, but like a Baron call here would be incredibly ill-advised. Now, Dragon will spawn in a minute, so expect to see plays around that. But until then, I imagine this is going to be a whole lot of just positioning and goofing about, clearing waves and protecting towers. Now, Iron Dragon currently has both drags, so...
It looks like Endgame is positioning for Dragon. They're getting ready for this. They need to make this happen. They need to get some dragons on the map.
Yeah, no. 2 more drags, pick up a soul. That's not where you want to be. Now, this is Mountain Soul, so this will be the additional shield if they get the soul itself. Yeah, both teams playing very respectfully. Trying to
the Leona
Now, the
goes down
Leona,
and catches
that's
him
going
out.
down.
Zero throwing so much damage down, trying to pick off this ADC.
Yeah. That's a lot of long cooldowns used. Both teams still respecting each other aggressively. Little Gawa taking some chip damage, hardly a big thing. But Rise gets picked off to the side.
Rise and Brand both out of this, they need to back up.
Now both these teams are going to fight it out. This is decidedly one-sided. Scion ulting to
Little
get
Gawa was the only one that makes it out alive of that in-game.
That was just out of the blue. Got the pick on the Rise, circled around, and encapsulated the enemy team. That was incredibly well played.
That is
by
great
Iron Dragon.
positioning, and it looks like they're going to try to go for Baron as well. Follow-up.
Yes. Now, there was a lot of wards in the jungle of Endgame from Endgame. Like they saw a lot of this moving about, but somehow they still
Tunnel
slipped
vision.
through. Yep, it looks
They
like
got the tunnel vision. They had all the intelligence. They needed to make right calls in that, and unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Baron doing a lot of damage here. Without the Poppy to tank this is going to be, or was going to be, a rather difficult Baron. But it's secured, and the game continues. That's a lot of big buys. Poppy picking up Adaptive Helm and Stopwatch, and at least finishes her Morella.
Iron Dragon sitting 7k ahead of Endgame.
That's a big gold lead. And 3 drags up. That's rough. Now, this
Endgame's
only
got
means that the
nothing but
next
uphill.
drag spawn is going to be even more important. Got a nice little wet noodle fight going on top lane. Little Gawa and Kindred is best, just kind of standing there.
They are taking some trades.
Just dealing damage to each other in slow motion. Iron Dragon's aggressively pushing mid lane in. Oh, Lee Sin coming in through the backside. Aaron X Jaeger being very brave, very bold, and very dead. That play is also going to kill off multiple members of the team. That play
Very
was
brave,
very questionable.
Very bold, very dead. Yeah, him going over that wall to get that Xerath, right call. Wrong call with Leona sitting right there, ready to pop him in the face with the shield bash. Sion
Little
having the ult
Gawa
to get away
trying
again.
his best to get away, flashes everything. It's not going to be enough. Griffin Viper getting the kill. This is leaving the base wide open for in-game. Yeah, Iron Dragon taking the game from close to far very quickly.
They made all the right engages.
Yeah, definitely some smart fighting around the Dragon Pit.
Looks like they'll reset it though. They want to get that. They want to establish full dominance with that Dragon Soul.
Oh, absolutely. That is a massive power boost. Iron Dragon trying to look a little bit more like Elder Dragon this game.
Nice. Nice. That was a nice touch. I liked it.
Now, should be noted that this game's not over. There is definitely ways to claw this game back to the side of in-game. And these players don't give up easily. They're going to try.
Not like our games last night.
Oh, our games last night were quite awful. Some people just don't like to earn their wins, and that's unfortunate. I quite frankly prefer the games that are long drawn out and involve large, heavy scaling. Probably because I enjoy playing large, heavy scaling champions.
Looks like
Iron
we got some more
Dragon
engages going down.
around red side jungle. Little Gawa taking a lot of damage.
I thought Leona was going to go down there for a second and get caught out, but she goes in
Little
on
Gawa
Sion.
picked into the Leona. Ain't your mommy getting the kill? This is a lot of damage coming off. They're going to siege
Xerath
down
putting
this
out
tower.
so much damage.
Meanwhile, Rise getting a turret, not helping his team.
Hey, getting a turret
Leona
helps
looking
your
for
team.
a sweet pick. Poppy pushing top lane. Kindred is best, not letting any ground go to waste.
Leona
There's
going
the misfortunate picking up
so
one
deep.
kill. Joe looking incredibly low. Ain't your mommy doing some work. This tower is going to fall, and so is the inhib. This game is being closed up bit by bit. Solid macro play coming out from the side of Iron Dragon. Oh no,
MF
Rise
gets
doing
caught out.
damage. Griffin Viper taking
Brandol's
one.
down, and he will
Going
take
to
at
die.
least 2
Brandol's
kills.
going to get 2 kills. That was big. That is how
Gawa coming down the lane. He's looking for
really
some
wants
blood.
to continue this fight, but he's not going to get the pick.
Oh, he did
Meanwhile,
catch Leona
Bo
out
coming
finally.
in from the backside, getting the stun, getting the knock-up. That's
And
going to
Gawa
get another
picking up the
pick.
kill on Leona.
Joe trying to protect against this Kindred, doing his best. That's a tanky Poppy though. However, with his teammates here, this should be an easy pick. They are very likely to get Kindred off the map with this fight. Once again, this game is not over. That is 1,000 shutdown gold for the Lee Sin.
Whew.
Now, Mountain Drake is alive, and Ain't Your Mommy is making sure to pick it up, playing the macro game even as
Little
the
Gawa
entire
going down.
team dies.
Little
Little
Gawa
Gawa
knows
coming
about
for the
this,
steal,
but
but the
can't
smite
get it.
should take it. And that is Dragon Soul for the side of Iron Dragon.
Still an 8k gold difference. Iron Dragon's still well in the lead.
Griffin Viper getting some poke damage on Little Gawa. Multiple inhibs down. This game is looking close. Baron Nashor spawning in 10 seconds. Looks like Iron Dragon is going to position around it, and that is the absolute right call.
Oh,
Multiple
yes.
minion waves on the opposite side of the map with super minions is going to force them to have to defend. This should be a clean and easy dragon pick. Or not dragon pick, but Baron pick. Dream Lover clearing out the vision. Ain't Your Mommy trying to get... well, nope, never mind. That's going to go to the Xerath. Xerath getting blue buff, positioning up for the Baron, setting everything up. This should be pretty straightforward. Little Gawa out of position, eating a lot of damage. Leona not able to stop him out of the ult, though.
Iron Dragon looking to make more picks here around red.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lee Sin gets caught out.
Is well positioned to make sure this happens. Lee Sin takes a lot of damage. Misfortunal gets canceled.
Oh, the Brandle, though. The Brandle.
Brandskold's going to kill the Misfortune. Joe really showing his stuff.
Oh, Joe's starting to kick
Tried
off.
to ban him out, but he is still in this game. That was a massive play for endgame there.
It looks like it'll probably stop Iron Dragon from taking this Baron.
Yeah, definitely pushes them off the Baron, keeps them in the game. One inhib has already respawned for the side of endgame. And just like that, that Baron pick that should have been straightforward and clean has now become incredibly muddied and has been pushed off. Kindred is best, just kind of standing into the front line of endgame. Rises up, clearing bot lane. Both teams are fully alive. Look for a fight here. Kindred is best, trying to get a pick on Little Gawa. Leona seeing the Lee Sin with the sweeper. Lots of pings on Baron here.
Yeah, endgame needs to stop Iron Dragon from doing this.
Iron Dragon in a
starting up the
position.
Baron.
TP's available. This could be the fight that decides the game. They need to get vision on it though. There's double pink used. Baron's at a third health. Lots of damage going down.
Can Lee Sin get in here and steal this?
TP
He's
coming
going for
in.
it. Oh, but he
He's going
doesn't
for the
get it.
steal. At least gets the kill, but there's a
Lee
lot
Sin
of damage
will
going
die.
down from both sides. Bo trying to put in some work.
And it
Joe
looks like
coming
Rise
in
will
from
get
that
caught
side.
out as well.
Rise is gonna die, but he's gonna take Elise with him. Kasai doing damage, trying to get the kill. Gonna die to the Poppy Flash. Joe going to die here to something eventually. There's the Misfortune kill. Little Gawa
just
trying to
cleaning
defend.
everything
This
up.
is probably going to be game. That was
Whew.
an incredibly intense fight.
That was intense.
Everything going on all the time. Flash used by Little Gawa. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think that we are seeing the end of this game.
Oh yeah, this game's over. Iron Dragon will remain undefeated.
Yep,
the only
Iron
team to make it
Dragon.
so far.
Doesn't even need Elder Dragon to win. They just take it to the Nexus like it's just a small, insignificant task. Little Gawa still alive, but it's not enough. Mania's ending the game.
GG. Whew.
GG. That was intense. I don't know about you, but this is the last game I'm casting for the day, and I think I'm gonna go play some games.
You know what? Likewise. A little bit of a recap. I think Little Gawa stayed topside too long. He could have made some contributing factors to this game with his TP still being up early game.
Uh, yeah,
Iron
definitely
Dragon
some
really
like
kept control. They kept control of the dragon, and that's what they needed to win this game.
yeah, great positioning on their part. There was some tunnel visioning on the side of Endgame. Things to note: the ADC for Endgame S2 Slamiel, which is their normal jungler. He was not playing his role, if we're being entirely honest and being fair. With a record of 0-6, he not a single kill that game. Yeah, super unfortunate that Feral Hogs is not here. However, this is not the